Hey guys and girls, just gonna do a real quick. We'll do a real quick video here today. Another addition to the suburban survival thing that we were visiting the other day. Real quick, we're just gonna go over a real simple fire starting aid for you. It can help you if you're out in the woods and you need to make a fire for signal or food or cooking or sanitation or something like that. But also if Steve and Jim can't get the barbecue grill going, they can't get the charcoals lit up, or they can't keep a fire going enough to get it going, or maybe the fire pit or something like that. It's real simple. Basically, we're going to be making little compact fire starters that you can put in your pocket, put in your pack. Keep them next to the matches or something like that. You can throw one of these in your wallet. Just forget about it. It's sealed up. I don't know if we can see this. It's sealed up, so it's waterproof. And all we have to do is open it and get some spark to it. So I'm going to show you what you need to get these done. We'll try and make one or two real quick, and that's it. All right, so hang around. So these are the things that you're going to need to get this done. You're going to need some drinking straws, not metal, a lighter, candle, or some sort of fire source, petroleum jelly, good old cotton balls, set of pliers. These will work, or needle nose will work. And it's also a good idea to have maybe like a finishing nail or a piece of coat hanger or something small and straight, because we're going to use this to actually put these inside here. So let's do it to it. First thing we're going to do is get our fire source going. And that's just a candle I keep in my pocket wherever I go. It's absolutely not true. So just for brevity's sake, we're just going to make one or two, I think. If I failed to mention, you're also going to need something to cut with. In this case, we're just going to have some scissors. And we're going to cut a length of this straw about as long as my finger, okay, or your finger. Somebody's finger, okay. I would say that's about 3 inches, maybe 3.5 inches. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our good old cotton ball here. We're going to take a piece of that, and we're going to lather it up with some petroleum jelly, okay? And you don't need a lot of cotton balls, and you certainly don't need a lot of straws, because these will actually go a long way. So we're going to get this impregnated with this petroleum jelly as best we can. We don't want it overly saturated, but we don't really want to leave it too dry either, okay? So once we get the outside covered, we're just going to roll it up in our hand, okay? And then we're going to go through the process of inserting this into the straw. And it should go in rather easy. These are kind of narrow straws, but this is all I could find at the supermarket. We'll use our nail, and we're just going to, without stabbing ourselves, of course, we're going to push that in, and we're going to leave about an inch between the cotton ball and the edge of the straw. And I'm just going to wipe this down a little bit because it's very slippery. Okay. Now, all we're going to do is we're going to hold this end over the flame, and we're going to soften it up. And once it becomes soft and malleable, we're going to crimp it down with our pliers. Okay? So let's see if I can do this without nuking this entire straw. And you see it softens up really quick. And we're just going to hold that, and we're going to let it harden. Okay? And when you're done, you have a nice you have a nice little crease, okay? Or a nice little crimp that holds that end closed, okay? Now we're going to do the same for the other end, and we're actually going to trim a little bit more of this off, maybe to right there. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing. Soften it up. And I'm not holding this right in the fire, or right in the flame, because that will actually cause the straw to burn, which we want to work later on, but not when we're putting this together. Okay? And there you go. And there's your second little crimp. And then if we want to clean this up a little bit, we can do that, as long as we don't cut open our crimped ends. And voila, there's your fire starter. And you can do, you know, half a dozen of these. You put them in your car. Put them, like I said, put one in your wallet. Keep one by the grill, something of that nature. So this is basically just a fire extender, and this will help you get a fire going. Obviously, you still have to have all your fuel. You have to have all your fuel and everything set up. You have to have a proper fire lay. But this will definitely help. So what we're going to do is clear this off, and I'll show you how it works. So, how does it work? Well, here is our little fire starter. And what we would do is we would take our camp knife or a pair of scissors or something sharp, and we would simply cut a small gash down the center of our straw. Actually, I didn't get it that time. Okay, to expose the cotton ball inside. Okay, let me peel that out a little bit. Now all we want to do, and I apologize if I'm not in frame here, is we want to get some of that material, we want to get some of that material to stick out. Okay? Just like this. And we kind of want to pull enough out that we can just fluff it up a little bit. Okay? Just like that. Move these out of the way and actually wipe my hands. And now all we have to do is add our fire source to this, or our fire device. Okay, in this case, I'm just going to use ferro rod. Okay, and I apologize ahead of time. I'm trying to do this behind the camera. There you go. And let's see how long that goes. Put on my fat bit. All right, and we'll see how long that runs. This will give you enough time that you can start to put your twigs on, or there we go, or get your charcoals, enough heat over your charcoals, or get your newspaper going, and keep it going. It's also a little wind resistant. It's not windproof, but it certainly is wind resistant. So basically what you're doing is you're making a very portable candle. And so the petroleum jelly, as it melts, exposes more of the fibers of the cotton ball. And it allows it to burn slow instead of just burning all up at one time. Yeah, there you go. So we're still going with this, I think. Yep, still going. Usually you can get about 2 minutes out of something this size. If you make it bigger, obviously you'll get a little more time. But we'll just let this go. And waiting, and waiting, and waiting. Minute and a half. We've still got a good flame. I've got petroleum jelly all over my watch. It's great. Still going. So this would be, I think, a nice addition to any kit you've got. If you've got an EDC, or if you've got a bug out bag, or like I said, you just want to stick one in your wallet or your purse, or keep one in your car. They're not going to melt. They're not going to leak as long as you seal them correctly. Crimp down the edges so that they are sealed, and that'll keep the cotton ball from drying out and keep the petroleum jelly from leaking out, melting in hotter weather. Still going. Gotta wipe that off, it's bugging me. Yep, and that's it. Okay, just for comparison, I'll show you what happens with a cotton ball that's not caked in petroleum jelly. I'll show you how quick this burns up. Let's see. And let's see, I didn't even start my watch. There we go. We'll give it an extra 5 seconds there. $11 seconds, 12 seconds. $23 seconds. $30 seconds. This is exciting, isn't it? And this is with zero wind. Okay? This is with zero wind. There's zero moisture in the air. And it looks like we're done. 49 seconds. That was actually pretty good, considering. Okay, so there we go. Get rid of that guy. Hopefully you found that a little helpful, a little informative. Maybe you want to give it a shot. Just one more tool in your toolbox, so that you can go out there and enjoy yourself in the outdoors, or the great wilderness expanse of your backyard. I don't know. So if you liked it, hey, thumbs up, subscribe. Always awesome. You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching. Now I have to go explain to my wife why the house smells like it's going to burn down. But that's something totally different. So I'll catch you guys on the next one.